Okay, I'll do it. Jeez, I thought there would be a lot more comments to make this more dramatic. Let's just get to the video. It's been a while since we've taken a look at the Herbie shelf. I didn't think you guys really enjoyed this type of video, but apparently looking to the comments and ratings, you guys seem to appreciate this collection. As you can tell, things have changed since the last time we discussed. And so, without further ado, let's begin once more. So this part of the shelf consists mostly of 1/18 scale cars and new in box stuff, and of course a couple plushies and other stuff you can see at the very top of the screen. But as you can see, we have the in-box RC bus released for Fully Loaded, a 1/24 scale Herbie in-box, a pullback Herbie released for Fully Loaded, and the boxes for the Elite Herbie models released by Hot Wheels. And of course, in the back, we have the Herbie models. Also, there's the new one that was just released earlier of last year. So this part of the shelf consists mostly of more Herbies, and of course we have shirts that I used to wear as a kid, don't fit me anymore. And we have the wall of the Herbie books released back in the day. We have Love Bug, Rides Again, 2 copies of Monte Carlo, because of the covers, Bananas, and Herbie the Magic Maker. But Fully Loaded is on the next shelf. But we do have some cool older stuff like the Love Bug coloring book and a couple other stuff as well. Of course, we have my custom RC Herbie and a custom inbox 1/18 scale Herbie released by Johnny Lightning. And of course, we have my custom Nightmare Herbie from Herbie Rides Again. And only real ones will get this reference. And this is where the shelf started all those years ago in January 2021, where only 5 cars were present and now expanded into this whole shelf. So we have the 4 movie collection along with Fully Loaded, and of course 5 Herbies. Well, one of them is also made of cardboard, but oh well, it's still a Herbie nonetheless. And we have miscellaneous stuff. We have a trinket shelf, if you want to call it, with a bunch of Herbie stuff and a couple of the Lego stuff. I consider this part to be the holy grail of the shelf because this is where it started, and look how much has grown since then. And here we have a bunch of stuff to take in. We have a bunch of in-box Herbies along with the 1/43 scale Monte Carlo Herbie, still looking for the Love Bug version. And of course, we have a bunch of other mini dioramas I'm working on, which I plan to cover in a future video. And of course, the picture of Dean Jones and Don Knotts from Monte Carlo. And a couple more of plushies hung up here, along with a couple other in-box stuff. So this part is a add-on that I recently added last year, and then just added more Herbie stuff because the collection just got too big for the regular shelf. So this part of the shelf consists of my Herbie, my real car that you've seen in countless videos, where we have a custom picture frame, which doesn't have a picture in it yet, Herbie's passport from Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, and one of these pages does have the Monte Carlo information if I can get in the frame. And of course, the Toile de Joie diamond from, we just seen Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo in his gas cap. And a couple of trophies hung up on display, along with a manual on how to modify and work your 59 Bug, which is what my car is. And a couple other miscellaneous journals and cards I have on display, along with my key for my real Herbie, which has a Disneyland keychain and a Herbie keychain along with a key. Here's another miscellaneous collection stuff, we have my custom 1/24 scale Herbies. This one's the Love Bug, and this one is Rides Again. Can't tell which one is better, I really can't tell. And we have another Herbie keychain, and a couple VHS tapes, Rides Again and Love Bug TV movie, along with a inbox Monte Carlo Herbie coin. And we had a Hot Wheels Herbie and a custom Giselle, and also a framed picture signed by Julia Samars of Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, and a notebook that I found at a consignment shop that I just had to have. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, nothing is really organized. It's just a bunch of stuff that can fit wherever it can go. So here we have a Johnny Lightning Herbie, a custom Herbie, which was just a regular white beetle with 2 blue stripes, and I just took a piece of red tape and just made the stripe red. And a custom Giselle, a custom Lego Herbie, and this car looks like to be the Thorndyke Special, but it has Herbie livery on it, so I thought that was cool, so I decided to add it. And this is a earring that I custom made into a chain necklace. I have since retired it because I got a better one to replace it. And a bunch of Herbie stickers that are still in the original bag when I bought it. I plan to make a video on it, but I don't know when. And then VHS tapes of Love Bug and Monte Carlo, and the Love Bug book. And a bunch more miscellaneous stuff. We have a Herbie that can be found on AliExpress or Temu, the one you prefer. And then this is a Herbie that was available at Dollar Tree for a limited time. As soon as I saw this, I had to pick it up. And a Volkswagen keychain with my name pressed on it. And another Herbie keychain, a custom Herbie I had since I was very little. A white beetle that has working headlights. And a couple more in-box stuff, along with Love Bug Herbie Special Friend, the Fully Loaded soundtrack, and of course the Herbie notepad. And here's the final part of this shelf. We have a puzzle of France that I intend to build to look like Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo, a regular black beetle that I depicted as Horace, a card that looks like the Thorndyke Special, but not really, a yellow beetle, so it's supposed to be the beetle from Fully Loaded, and a metal Herbie, and then this is a Herbie that I had a long time ago. That's just a regular beetle that has the 53 on it. A bad custom, but I still had to add it. Okay, we're at the second to the last part of the shelf. So here is a couple more in-box items. We have 2 of the Seabreeze Point scenes, which has the 2 Herbies with the Herbie livery on it. I know I still have to look for the other one that just has the plain white Herbie, but that's hard to come by. And of course, a couple of in-box items. We have the 4 pullback cars released for Fully Loaded, 2 of the Vitez Herbies released back in the day, and then a Monte Carlo VHS tape, along with 2 copies of the Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo comic. And then over here, which if I move the camera, we have the Love Bug comic, and then there's the Rides Again comic that's covered up by a couple other stuff. And some more miscellaneous stuff. These are Herbies released back in the 70s, which has a pretty cool trick. So on this part right here, by the running board, you press it, and it splits in half, like at the end of the movie. So these are pretty old and pretty hard to come by. So I was glad I'm lucky enough to have 2. And then some more Lego stuff, a custom Herbie, Giselle, Thorndyke Special, and this car is supposed to be the Bruno von Stickles car from Monte Carlo. And of course my custom Playmobil Herbie, which has seen better days. I plan on to restore it and make it a lot better, but I'm not 100% sure when or if that will happen. And we finally reached the final part of the shelf. Here we have a couple pieces on display. That's a Herbie released by Polar Lights that's depicted to look like the Herbie from the TV movie. And we have the Rare to Race Herbie and up there. And we have the RC Herbie released for Fully Loaded. And right there is the Herbie monster truck released back in 2021, along with a Herbie watch and a display case. And some more custom Herbies. This one has eyes, like how you see in the Herbie Rides Again DVD release. The fully loaded NASCAR Herbie along with a yellow beetle, just for the heck of it. Another in-box Herbie, a Street Racer custom Herbie. New in-box Herbie monster truck race in 2021, and a Herbie license plate sign that I thought was pretty cool.
Whew! That was a lot of Herbie merchandise, am I right, folks? If there's something in particular you want to see a video on, be sure to let me know in the comments because I'll be glad to do a whole video on a certain piece of merchandise. And so, we have come to an end, folks. I will be sure to see you all next time.